So our first Italian speaker, he's been working in industrial automation since 1997. And for the company he'll be talking about in a second, he's been working for them since 1999. And in 2004, he became a shareholder of that company and has since gone through the development of automation and motion control systems. The leading actor in these, Profibus and Profinet. And he considers these to be critical and important milestones in industrial automation over the past 30 years. And what is going to be next? SRCI. What a coincidence. So please welcome on stage from IEMA Automatic Machines, manager of the software department, Maurizio Indovini. Welcome.
So, I'm Maurizio Indovini. I'm a software department manager. So, as Max told, I work in this field since 1997. And today I will show you what we are doing in automation. It's not really, we are not machine builder. We are system integrator. So for this reason, but we are becoming some kind of machine builder. This is the first. So just to present my company, the company was born in very far, 1979, and we started specializing in electric cabinets for automation machine because in our area, we are based in Bologna, there are a lot of companies in packaging, and so our expertise is in this area. So we started with motion control and with a lot of different PLC because every customer wants their own template, their own software, and we give a lot of people to them. And the company grew up, and we started later. I don't know why we cannot see it here, but strange. Since 2011, we started to increase with other company. And actually, the company has more than 800 people. We have also office around the world, like in US, like in Canada, in Romania, and January we will open in Dubai. So just a technical office with people that work on technical problem. So this is our expertise, and recently, because of the new technologies that are coming, especially the AI, and not only in the last years, we developed a new brand named Uevo, that means human evolution. And under this brand, we are trying to put into it the new technology, collecting them with our knowledge that we had in all this year working with OEM and final customer. In these last 2 years, we see that there are new opportunity, a new technology like the AI. We talk a lot in these 2 days. And this gives also some problem because it's very fast and we need to have knowledge on it, and it's not simple. So you need to catch new technician, you need to study. And I think we are doing a good job because every year we get new people from university and not only. So this is a big sfida, non mi ricordo, I don't remember the English name. A big challenge. So these are some of the problems that we face, like the cybersecurity problem, and also here we need people trained, or we need to train expert people that are expert in many fields, but not in this. So what we are doing we know that it's not possible to do all alone. So we can push our people, we can train our people, but we need also collaboration. Collaboration with other company, with our customer, of course, with our supplier, of course. And with this, we can win. We can provide machines that are more efficient, that are more machine and software, that are more efficient, more smart, and can integrate the technology that is growing up. So in this case, SRCI is something that we think is very useful for us, because give a standard on which we can create new software. And so with the standard, we can think to the new implementation. With our fantasy, we can solve some problem, because one of the key points is also the service that you can do to customer. And if every technician write in his own manner a software, it's very difficult to exchange technician. So every standard that we have can solve a problem also to the final customer. So we started to study SRCI library, and because we know how to build a machine software and how to implement this in the right way, we can be also a collector between the demand of the customer that want a machine that is working well and give all the diagnostics and perform in a good way, to the demand of the hardware that is on the machine. Of course, our company can provide this because as today working in providing technician to company, and can also do some research. Not all the company, when in the past we were not so big, it was difficult to do research or to test new technology, and we did it only when the customer asked. Now we can lead it, we can do it, and we can be a connection between, I say, the supplier and the customer. For this reason, with this brand, and because we have knowledge, we started to implement our machine. We started with simple application, like collaborative robot. That is a trend, even if it's not really collaborative for the rule that we have, and for you other presenter already spoke about it. But anyway, we started to deliver also application, real application. So tomorrow in the company we will send one cobot palletizer to a customer, final customer, that contains SRCI library. So this is not only research; it's something that we deliver in the market. And with this SRCI library, we did also other applications. So we are pushing it on the market, not because it's a brand or another, but because it's something that can be standard and can, I repeat, have the comprehension and the useful comprehension of technician when they go on the machine. Even if I don't know anything about the machine, if I know the SRCI library, I know how to move a robot, I know how to do troubleshooting, to solve some problem. And that's it. This is only the starting point, because we are working on different application. most of them in cobotic, like the normal, cobot that open a carton, or something more interesting like harvester, pickup of fruit, and all this contains, of course, AI feature like vision, like predictive maintenance, or other stuff like this. The key point of my presentation is that it's like a union between what the supplier give, every supplier, and what the customer demand. Because this can be are two separate worlds, what I see in my experience, and learn it and understand how to fulfill the demand of the customer is important. So, as I told you, Wevo is our brand, but it's just a name. It's not a real company. But we are working on it because we strongly believe that the future, now there is a lot of changes, and we need to be prepared, in this market. Otherwise, we will do only the normal job that we did in the last years. So we are pushing into it a lot of effort. In January, we will present also a new application. I cannot say it, but maybe stay tuned in LinkedIn or somewhere, because it could be very interesting. Based on AI, we are collaborating with other also professor and expert in AI. We have also expert in AI, young expert in the company, and the work will be very, very interesting. So this is, I think, this is the real Dov'è? This is the real effort of my company, is to integrate technology. This is just other field on which we are working on. But this presentation doesn't want to propose a product or something else. It's just to let you understand that what the new technology is going on needs collaboration, needs the effort of all together, because it's not possible to have all the people inside to do it. Yesterday, I don't remember who talked about, I pay people, very smart, but the year later, the company in the front give more money and the person go away. So this is another reason to create standard, because on the standard you can create your value. And this is just a recap of what we can do together. We make our efforts in build a network with the supplier and with the customer, and make our effort in producing smart machine or smart software that go on machine of customer. And that's it. SRCI is what we use actually, one of the things that we use actually, but it's just one. I mean, I suggest to the supplier to produce, to think about other also technology to provide together, because this can be the right way to go on. That's it.
Maurizio.
Thank you.
That's it.
I tried to save some time.
If it was as easy as this, I think not a lot of would have achieved success so far if it's just that's it. There is much more in it than that's it, I suppose.
Yes, yes. It was very light presentation.
Okay, thank you so much. Any questions from the audience? There is one. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the presentation. I was wondering, so it's all about SLCI. So what kind of platforms do you use? Do you use multiple PLC vendors and also multiple robot vendors?
Yes, because we are system integrators. So we have a customer that want one brand, customer that want another brand, and also customer that have the same brand but use their own software. So what I say to all the people that I get in is, work in a company like ours, it means to have a deeper knowledge, a deeper comprehension of the software, because you are forced to understand every implementation. And that's above all on the young people, university, exit from university or not, when they're young, they learn much more. It's my what I did, and so for me it's like this.
And as a follow-up question, there's quite a few PLC vendors and robot vendors here, I think, at this event. Do you see any roadblocks, and is there any call to actions for any of those vendors?
Sorry, any?
Roadblocks, so is there some showstoppers at the moment? For example, that the back-off doesn't yet have a library? Just as an example.
No, well, but I can give an experience, a recent experience. I mean, we do palletizer, and one brand, I don't say who, doesn't have the library. But we implemented the software using the same concept. So we wrote the function block using the same interface. So if you look, the software seems to have the library, but you don't have it. But we have to study the robot documentation that explain how to move the robot by the PLC with string and so on, but it was possible.
It was possible, but that means you had to invest quite a bit of time, which in fact should have been done by the PLC or robot vendor.
That's it. We were forced in that case because we need to use that brand for a customer. But we already started to work with SLCI, so why do something different? With the interface, I mean. Okay, under it you can have different things because of the technology. The robot vendor didn't produce a library, okay? Already have his own way to communicate, so.
Thank you.
All right, any more questions? Because if not, I have one. It's touching upon the topic which you mentioned with the standards, that it's much easier, you assure quality, but on the other side, doesn't having standards limitate flexibility?
I think no. I think no. Of course, in some special research, you could have the need to do something different. But in the world, in the industrial world, the standard is like to have the common language to speak together. Over it, you can put your fantasy to construct everything. It's like, I can say, if you have a computer, AMD or Intel, they have different low-level language maybe, no? But you program it on a language common that someone built over it. Otherwise, it will be so difficult. It's the same.
Got it. So, and which processes are best suited for an early AI or co-pilot adaptation?
First, the repetitive tasks that often are not so repetitive. We start with palletizing because we saw around the world, as other people say, we saw people that do it manually. A lot of people. And sometimes also they do mixed palletizing. We are working on it with the AI because we want to have the possibility to work on someone call online palletizing or dynamic palletizing, as I call. I mean, I don't know the boxes that are arriving, and the person look it and try to put or here to maximize the space, no? So these are simple tasks that a human do, but quite complex for a machine, and the AI can help on it.
Okay, so AI is still the holy grail to look into it. Thank
Definitely.
you so much, Maurizio, for the insights. Big round of applause to you once more for sharing it. Thank you.